everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be talking about separating mixtures. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new videos. So let's get started. So the process to separate mixtures. So when some materials are mixed together, we can separate the mixture and get the original material back again. And there are several different ways of separating this mixture. The best process to use depends on the type of mixture you are separating. So some examples to the processes that we can use to separate mixtures are evaporation and condensation, magnetism, filtering, sieving, and decanting. Evaporation and condensation. So this process is best used to separate solutions, mixtures in which a solid has dissolved in a liquid. As the solid has dissolved in the liquid, filtering would not separate the two materials. The solid particles would go through the filter paper along with the liquid. When the solution is evaporated, either through boiling or by being left behind in a warm place, the liquid will turn into gas and it will leave the solid behind. If the gas is then condensed on a cool surface, the liquid can be recovered and collected too. Examples of mixtures to separate with this process include salt and water or sugar and water. Magnetism. We use this process to separate magnetic materials from non-magnetic materials. A magnet is used to attract any magnetic material and remove them from the mixture. You could separate a mixture of copper nails and iron nails using this process. Filtering. Now this process should be used to separate a mixture of an insoluble solid and a liquid. A funnel is lined with filter paper and placed over a beaker. The mixture is poured slowly into the filter paper, as you can see here in this picture. Insoluble solids will not have dissolved in the liquid. The solid particles will not be able to get through the tiny holes in the filter paper. So these little solid particles, they won't be able to get through these teeny tiny holes that are in the filter paper. So they will be caught in it. But the liquid will go through the filter paper directly and into the beaker below. This process could be used to separate a mixture of sand and water. The sand will be left behind and the water will be collected in the beaker. Sieving. We use this process to separate a mixture of different sized solids. So we use this to separate a mixture that's with different size solids that have different sizes. So the mixture is poured into a sieve held over a bowl. The smaller particles will get through it into the bowl, and the larger particles will be caught in the sieve. Mixtures you could separate using this process include raisins and flour or rice and pasta. Decanting. This process can be used to separate two liquids that have different densities. The mixture of liquids is left to settle, so the two liquids are visible as two different layers, as we can see here in this picture. The less dense liquid will be the top layer. In this case, it will be the oil. So the oil is a less dense liquid. So it's at the top, and this can be decanted or slowly poured off. So we can pour the oil off from the water. This process could be used to separate a mixture of oil and water. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.